As you know, we finally found somewhere to camp last night. There's Chloe, looking at the route for today. We've been waiting for it to stop raining. I think it finally has, but for how long? No, or is it still raining? It's that type of rain where the wet rain, you know, where it just sort of wafting around in the air. It's not. It is raining. It's definitely raining still. I would say bloody English weather, but we were looking at the weather forecast for France, the north of France, and it's just as wet. I think we're just going to have to learn to live with the wet. We've got tarp galore with us. We've got that tarp that goes over the bikes at night, and we've got a massive 12-foot tarp that Tom gave us. So we can live with the wet as long as we've got the space. And the only trouble is you start erecting this huge bloody tarps and everything, you draw a lot of attention to yourself, but it is what it is. Who cares? Anyway, let's see what today's got in store for the cycling apes. Bald apes, I've got the first puncher. We're not even at Gloucester. I have to say, I wasn't expecting a puncher in this country. I wasn't expecting a puncher for thousands of miles. But there was a farmer cutting the bushes. When we went through it, I thought, what's the trouble with these lanes? But anyway, we'll sort it out.
And just so you know, it is pouring with rain. My bike's just heading over there at the minute because I'm going to help Dan. But
yep.
He's a sad dog.
So we found the offending spike. You can't even see, but Chloe's go on then, Chloe. Chloe's going to use her chimpanzee skills. Can't even tell what it is, to be honest. Is it wood?
Yeah.
That's not good because it'll keep breaking, won't it?
Yeah, it is breaking.
I feel like we need like a pin to stab.
I don't like the outside of these tyres, they hurt.
To stab it through. But we've done the repair on the tube. We have got 2 spare tubes each, but see how long, you know, might as well just repair this. See how long we can make it last. If the repair fails, then we'll just use a new tube. The annoying thing is you have to get all your kit off the bike to do it. Repaired. The tyre's inflated and Chloe was holding the bike for me to put all my luggage back on. You watch, I'll have a slow puncher now. Because my...
Don't touch that tree.
I did touch wood. I used a puncher repair. I didn't put a new tube in. Just wanted to have a go. Worst case scenario is we'll pull over again and take it all off again. But we'll see. Let's carry on rolling. Just keep on rolling, baby. Oh yeah, that can be our theme tune. Anyway, Chloe was just saying, oh, there's not been any hills. This is so easy. What you got to say now, Chloe?
That's so itchy, Dan.
Chloe's got stung by nettles. So we've got a problem here. Oh shit. They put these, well, I'm under a bridge in case you're wondering where I am. They put these things around to stop motorbikes getting up the cycle paths, but we're as wide as any. Oh, shit. Oh god! Oh no! I do fit. Was there a cattle grid? I only just fit. So, Bald Apes, we're in Thunder and Lightning, and he's absolutely bollocking it down. You probably can't see on the camera. We're hiding under a bush. Fucking hell. We're just under a bush. We should have gone in that Sainsbury's. Oh yeah. This is a rubbish video. This is the situation we're in. What are you saying, Chloe?
I'm soaked.
We're looking for somewhere to camp, but we're in the middle of Gloucester and it's pissing it down. We've got two problems. We're not in the wilderness and it's pissing it down. What day is it, Chloe?
6.
Day 6. And we just slept right there in this nice people's back garden. Remember you saw us under the bridge last? A nice lady came along, asked us some questions and stuff, and she offered for us to come and camp in her back garden. And there's Chloe getting ready. Let's see what today's got in store for us, Bald Apes.
That's got high in it.
Yeah. So we're on the move. The River Severn's to our right. Chloe, we're cycling, not... I thought we'd be cycling the same way as the flow, but we're not, for whatever reason. We're a couple of miles into the day and we're on the move.
And I can see the sun trying to come out.
The sun's trying to come out. It's like foggy.
Yeah.
I think the sun's going to burn.
Rain, isn't it?
Yeah.
The rain's starting to evaporate. There is a heat.
I don't know if you can hear Chloe, but yeah, she's talking about the weather. It's foggy, but we think the sun might come out.
You were talking to me, not the apes.
She thought I was talking to her. She didn't know I was talking to the apes. Look at this, apes. It's a swing bridge in action. Here we have a swing bridge, manually wound by the man for that boat. We're cycling down this canal. Oh yeah.
You can't talk.
We're cycling down the towpath, and it's horrible, isn't it, Claire?
Yeah. It's just because everything's going.
There's bugs in your face. The path's shocking. It's smacking your arse. The bushes are in your face, and it's actually boiling. It's annoying because the conditions are horrible because although it's boiling and we're sweating, it's humid as hell, and all of our
These horrible bugs.
all of our stuff is soaked. Tent soaked, sleeping bags soaked because of it tips it down at night. It's just one
We
element.
missed one of the boats that came past us when we were at that pub.
What do you mean missed?
That came past us at the pub.
Yeah. What about them?
I said, isn't this?
Ah.
Guys, I don't know what's going on, but he seems to be a bit doolally.
I'm just boiling up.
Get some lardy cake down, yeah.
Nah, I don't need food. I need a drink, I think, to be honest. The Leonard Machan. Here it comes. There's another one. So to give you a little update, how many miles have we done?
You've got to shout out, Glenn.
Oh yeah, shout out to Glenn. We just before getting on the towpath, we met someone called Glenn in the middle of a road in a lane as usual. Got talking to him and he bought us a coffee. So shout out to Glenn. Thank you very much. Oh, just so you know, Glenn, the path up the side of the canal in the other direction that we've gone, it's not that cyclable for loaded up bikes. It's probably no different from the canal path that you cycled down when you left us. Spirit of Freedom 2.
It is raining again.
It is. We're getting so wet.
It's like that Travis song. Why does it always rain on me?
Do you know what though? Bald apes. We are less than a mile away from a campsite. We've been cycling for like 6 days. Is it 6 days?
Yeah. Today's day 6.
This is day 6, and
My jacket's soaked.
we've done 114.7 miles since we set off, and neither of us are very fit people. We're sort of doing on-the-job training for this. So we're very knackered, and the bikes are heavy. There's got to be 40 kilo on the bikes. So the weather's horrific tonight, just like it was yesterday.
Just like it was the night before. Just like it was the night before that.
So this campsite's nice and cheap. It's only £12.50 a night, and it's got like all the facilities and stuff. So we're going to stop and have our rest day, and I'm going to edit this video that you're watching right now, charge all the stuff, we're going to wash our clothes, you know. That's why we're going to stop on a campsite once a week.
I'll try to.
Yeah, try to.
Budget dependent.
If we can.
Like campsites, UK campsites have got stupidly expensive. Dan phoned one earlier and she said, bearing in mind there's just 2 of us, a small tent compared to what people have, and 2 bikes, that's it, we wouldn't take up much land at all. She said £15 a person a night. That's atrocious.
Yeah, she did. I saw a meme saying, I don't want to pay X amount of money a night when you can still see Royal Mail vans and Tesco. And there's some truth to that. It is cheaper to go on holiday abroad.
It is?
Which is crazy. We really do need a campsite now, and it's a good price, £11.50. £12.50 for both of us. So, and we're less than a mile away now. We just had to hide under these trees because it started wailing it down. But I think it's more or less stopped. Do you know what the problem is? It's absolutely boiling hot as well. You could probably look at this. I can see the lenses all steamed up. It's boiling. So if you wear your coat...
When he says boiling, he doesn't mean 30 degrees, by the way.
23 degrees, my phone said it was.
Really?
Yeah. But like cycling in that. So what I'm saying is you sweat like hell under your coat. So wear a coat, don't wear a coat, you're getting soaked. Doesn't matter which one you do. You either get soaked from your sweat or soaked from the rain. And that's even with my special coat with the vents open and stuff.
That's a ski coat.
We've had a good day though, haven't we? Because we had a couple of friends today.
Shout out Glenn again and new friend Adam.
Yep, shout out to Adam who we met on the canal. He was the...
Who we're probably going to meet in Bulgaria.
Yeah. He was the bridge operator.
Bridge number 6 he was on.
In fact, I was filming. It'll be the bridge you just saw earlier in this video, swing open for those 2 boats. That's where we met him.
Adam will probably be in it.
Yeah. No, yeah. You'll be in it, Adam. You're the one pushing the bridge.
It's funny because you're saying this at the point in the video that he was
He's already seen
himself.
Yeah.
Maybe cut that part out.
Nah, it's all good. It's all footage, isn't it? So, anyway, we're going to carry on now because the rain stopped. I'll see you at the campsite, Bald Apes. Tent set up. Chloe thinks we're being a bit cheeky because we're on a proper campsite here and we've used up quite a lot of space.
Yeah, I think we should move this bench round there.
Yeah.
And not just take up the whole.
It is quite a large setup, but we're expecting some bad weather tonight, so.
Foreseeable. Never seems to stop end. Never seems to end.
Yeah. So we're going to have a rest day while the weather's so bad, aren't we? And wait for it to get better. She's using the camera as a mirror. Unbelievable. Ah! And we have brews. Chloe's got a massive brew because she keeps not getting a cup out, so she uses my
Wine cup.
well, it's actually a big metal pint cup. It's one of my favourite cups I own. Brewski time. We've got the tent set up there, and then we've got the big kelpie tarp.
He can't talk today. Have you noticed, everyone?
Yeah,
I think
set
he's a
up.
bit tired. I think
This-
he needs to recharge his battery.
I am tired. Here's my kitchen. Use them as the windbreak, and then that's the outside rainy world. Don't know if you can hear the rain. But it's nice now for us because we'll sit under here and we will cook some dinner. First we'll have a chill and a brew, then we'll cook some dinner, and then we'll have a rest day tomorrow. So it's all good.
We've got a cooler.
This weather,
It's toss.
it's not being nice to us at all.
No, but we've got a pool in. Look there.
Oh. I think I'm going to have to do some tarp adjustments now it's wet and heavy. Oh god, oh god. Die.
Saban.
Savon. I'm having a play with my stick. Now I'm miles away and there's Chloe. That's actually better like that. I always have it like this. Hello apes. Today's a rest day. Here's the tent with the big old tarp on. There's the bikes. And we're on a campsite. In between Gloucester and Bath. Bristol. Bath is not far away.
Bath's a bit further away than Bristol.
Tomorrow might be a rest day as well because it looks alright now, doesn't it, the sky?
Which is frustrating.
But the
Because it's
weather,
supposed to rain all day today and it just hasn't
yeah,
so far.
the weather's currently saying that it's going to rain heaps tonight
And then
and
not
tomorrow.
stop.
Yeah. So it's not ideal to stay still for 2 days. We have got washing to do. Wash our clothes, wash ourselves, wash our pots and pans.
You said it's not ideal.
No, it's not ideal to sit around for 2 days. I wouldn't really. We'd be ready to move on after today, wouldn't we?
You've been bitten.
We'd be ready to move on. She's a chimpanzee, isn't she? We'd be ready to move on after a day, really, but not if it's hammering it down. Just want to show you all this tent, the tarp. And what does that remind you all of? What film? It reminds me of Star Wars. You expect to see some like aliens in there going, don't you? What do you say, Claire? She's become a mute. It's day 8 and we've had a rest for a day. We were going to stay here today because yesterday the weather forecast was really bad. Just as I'm talking this, but the weather's become better, the forecast, and when you look at the rain radar, it just misses this area. Just as I'm talking, it's going dark.
I know.
Yeah. You just got to go for it, haven't you, Claire? You just got to go for it. So we're packing up. Packing the tent up. We've had a rest day on this campsite. So it's Sunday, so the road should be pretty quiet, hopefully. And we'll get some miles done. We'll be heading towards Bristol. This could turn out to be a big day. I was looking at the map earlier, and by the time we hit Bristol, like, we will have done 20 miles then. We've got to get out of it to find somewhere to camp. So this could be another big one. And it's 22:11 now, so it's getting on. We've normally set off by now, but it's because we've set up such a big camp. We don't do this when we're wild camping. It's only the tent that goes up, it's not everything else. You literally get everything out when you stop.
We don't have to go to Bristol today.
Yeah, it's either a decent day or a shorter day. We'll see. See what happens. We are 5.88 miles into the day, and we've got a flood. Like Chloe just said, do we walk and get our feet wet, or ride and possibly hit a pothole? I think we walk. We walk, Chloe. That's our best option. I haven't tried mounting the DJI here. Let's go. Let's see how this goes. Let's see how it goes. Ow! My pedal just hit me. Chloe, you need to pick the same route as me. I keep thinking I can hear cars coming and we don't want that. So I'm going to go up this left hand side. It looks less. Oh, it's cold. Strangely refreshing. This is what's good about wearing sandals though, Claire. Left hand side was absolutely fine. Nothing to worry about here. Let's have a look how Chloe does. Let's get some more string. I've got some safety string. So my camera's actually connected to the bike. If you want to.
You said the left side's okay.
Well, my bike went up the middle. And the left is okay, yeah. So yeah, just ride.
Watch out the way then.
Yeah, just come up this side of me.
No, because what happens if there's a hole? There's a perfect reflection of all your stuff in the water.
Go on then, Chloe. Don't go too fast because you'll spray water all up your panniers. Do you know what's funny? We're probably going to cross way worse than this and we're making a meal of. Found ourselves a cycleway, the Avon cycleway. It goes for a long way as well, south. Not sure how long we're on it for. I think it's at least, from memory looking at the map, 10-15 miles. But it's really good, look. Let's try and get you out of that. There's Chloe. But look at this, it's a nice oh, this is a road. It's a nice surface. I mean, it's bumpy in places from roots, but at least it's not muddy or gravel. This is brilliant for us. We're down the railway path to Bath. That cycle network through Bristol was absolutely brilliant. We've just gone through Bristol without once going on a road, haven't we, Claire?
Yeah.
Brilliant. Very impressed.
It felt a lot safer.
Yeah, it was much safer. So, and now this is the based on it being called the railway path to Bath, I would have thought that means it goes to Bath. Hello. So we're still on the old train line, and look at this cool thing. Smith Rodley. It's like a train crane. What a cool piece of engineering. I'm not even sure what this is ahead, but we'll have a look. It's a I think it's like a bit like, I don't think it's part of the main railway network, I can't tell. Or is it? Is it like a railway museum, a bit like Severn Valley? Yeah, I think it is. It is. It's now day 9, Apes, day 9. Didn't film. We left off yesterday coming down the cycle path, and then it was raining and it was getting dark, so we ended up sleeping or camping. So this caravan site next to the toilet block, and this patch of grass here, it's not a site that actually does tents, it's just caravans, but we rang the wardens and they let us stop for the night. Yeah, it was getting dark, it was getting late. We were right in the middle of Bath, so we were very lucky in the end, and we got to have a shower and toilet and stuff. And here's Chloe, just come from her shower. But now we're going to pack up and we're going to go and look for a camping shop for some gas and some alcohol. We've set off, we're heading down the river in Bath, and we're heading to a camping shop. Like I said earlier, once again a nice cycle path. It's mainly, apparently, cycle path down to Pull from here. We'll see, won't we? We'll soon see. Right, we're in a place called Radstock. We've just had keema and chips from the Indian takeaway over there. And the reason we've done that is to make ourselves feel a bit better. It's 6 o'clock. There's Chloe. We're in the middle of a town, look. And we've been searching for the past couple of hours for somewhere to wild camp. We haven't been able to find anywhere, as usual. It's proving very hard to wild camp in England. Very, very, well, especially down south, very, very hard. So what we're going to do is continue down the route and hope that we find somewhere before it gets dark, because we haven't seen anywhere for the past few hours, have we? Really? Yeah. Right. Let's see what happens. We got lucky. We got very lucky. So here's the path. The disused railway. What's it called? Collier Way or something?
Yeah.
Collier's Way. It's 7 o'clock. We've done 18.3 miles. And we finally found somewhere to camp. Just here. It looks like someone's camped here already, to be honest. In this spot. Flat grass. You don't get much better than this for a camp spot. Not a wild one, just off a path sort of thing. So where we came from, that's where we'll be going tomorrow. We've even got something to sit on there. It don't get much better. Not wild camping. The only way you can get any better, which we did have once before, was toilets that were open all night. When we were in the van that time. Do you remember, Claire? And then if you had one with a shower, oh my god. That's only something you'd get in Straya. Free campsite with a shower. Day 10. Bald apes. We survived the night on our campsite. Just been doing a little bicycle maintenance on Chloe's bike. She's got clicking pedals and it has been doing my head in following her. Never mind her. It's like click, 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 click as she's cycling along. They're brand new pedals. Well, they were, obviously. She's done a couple of 100 miles on them now. And they're mountain bike ones as well, so, and they're the same pedals I've got, which don't click. I'm hoping I think it's a pedal. She thinks it was a pedals, but anyway, lubed them up. The weather today is horrible. The forecast is general rain all day, and then absolutely pissing it down from 4 o'clock. So what we're going to do, there's a cheap campsite. How much was the campsite, Chloe? £11 a night. We'll pay 11 quid because tonight we looked at the weather radar. It is pissing it down tonight. Absolutely pissing it down. To be honest, if you look out across this valley, I don't know how much you can see on the camera, but it's pissing it down over there right now. We just need to hope that it's not coming this way. It probably will. This morning I've been up, like I say, doing this maintenance, making coffees while Chloe packed the bedding away, and it's rained on me about 6 times. It just like it rains for a couple of minutes and then stops, basically. We've been pretty unlucky with this weather. It's a nice view though. Across there. There's a nice camp spot for a wild one. We are 7.1 miles in, pushing up a hill. You can't go. Oh, we can't go up steep hills because they're too heavy. We can't ride down steep hills because we're too heavy. But anyway, we're just going into Longleat Safari Park. There was signs telling us not to, but the cycling app is telling us it's this way, so we're following the cycling app. I'm back, apes, I'm back. So, after a hard day, I actually don't know how many miles it was in the end. It was about 20. A massive hill. We did the massive hill. And then there was a whole lot of downhill after the massive hill, which is nice. Straight to this campsite. So, like I said this morning, the storm was coming, and the storm is here. Can't really tell on camera. We got a campsite for 11 quid because we didn't want to mess about with this storm coming. It's going to be quite bad this evening, I think, according to the weather. But for 11 quid, we're happy to get out the storm. It's got no showers or nothing, but it's got toilets. And there's the campsite for tonight, and there's Chloe sorting her stuff out. It's been really good, this tarp that Tom gave us.
Shout out, Tom.
Because it sort of covers, I think you probably saw it earlier in the video at a different campsite, because it's the second time we've put it up now. There's the bikes under there. And then there's the tarp arena with all the stuff under there. And there's a pond. Well, I think it's time for a brew now. It's time for a cup of tea in the dry under there. Well, it's not properly dry, is it? But at least you're not physically getting rained on. It was already wet before we put the tarp up, obviously. And there's Chloe.
Trying to keep the blanket dry.
Day 11 at 9:30, and the sun is shining on us, which we need because we're soaked. It was a really cold. Oh, shout out to John there for the middle pole that he gave us. Fiberglass, so it's nice and light as well. There's Chloe, and the tent's drying in the sun. The tarp needs to do some drying. The plan is, hopefully, that this dries out and then we pack it up. Hopefully. We'll give it an hour. We've only got.
Thing is, we're not in a rush.
Yeah, we're not in a rush. We've only got 22 miles to do today to Chloe's granddad's, and then we can have a day's rest. 2 days rest. 2 whole days rest.
2 days rest.
When we get to Chloe's granddad's, we're only for how many miles? 18 miles.
From Poole, yeah.
Yeah, 18 miles from the ferry, and that will be the England leg complete. which is great. And then we get to France, so we will have completed the England leg. I'm not sure how many miles it'll be, but I'll do an update when we get to Poole. It's a couple of hundred, and 200 and something miles it'll be. We're just doing the morning ritual, having some coffee. Some of the footage is a bit dodgy off the front of my bike, you know, wonky horizons and stuff, because like a pillock I didn't put the horizon balance on my camera. Also, I haven't documented it too great. I don't know if you'd say we struggled. I don't know if that's the word. Basically, we're just getting into this cycling thing, you know, the process of... There's a lot to do. There's more than you think in a cycle trip. Other than covering miles every day, obviously, otherwise you just get absolutely nowhere. So you've got to spend plenty of hours cycling, and it takes longer than some of you might think, longer than I thought. I'm quite experienced in this camping thing, as some of you will know, but the camping setup that we've got with this tent, because it's not geodesic, you've got to get it upright. You've got to find some decent ground. We've struggled to find wild camping a lot in England. We've really struggled. So the original plan before we set off was to start looking for a campsite at 6 originally, 6 in the afternoon. And I thought, because we were on bicycles covering ground quite fast, that we would find a camp spot, you know, within half an hour or something of starting to look, but it's not been the case. We then started to look for a wild camping spot as early as 4 in the afternoon, and we've still struggled. I think we've only wild camped maybe 3 or 4 times.
Not even. Twice.
Twice. Yeah, if you don't include the pub.
Yeah.
So, 2 or 3 times we've wild camped. That's how hard it's been. Someone owns everywhere. We can now see why a lot of people who do this long distance cycling that are English and start off from England jump on a train and skip the England bit and go straight to Europe, don't they? I think we've discovered why.
A lot of them go down south and then cycle from there.
Yeah.
Say that they've done a bit of a leg of it.
So
not knocking anyone at all.
Yeah, we're not knocking anybody. I think if we did it again in the future, we would probably wouldn't
do the same.
We wouldn't bother with the England bit, just because it's expensive to eat here. It's expensive. Camping's gone up a lot in price since COVID. This campsite was 11 quid. It's the cheapest one we've come across. We've seen campsites as much as 35 quid for a tent with no electric when we've been looking for campsites on the internet.
Just because they've got luxury showers.
So what I'm saying is, it's been quite a challenge just to get the miles done, to find somewhere to put the tent, to set the tent up at night, to take the tent down in the morning takes about an hour and a half, doesn't it? Not just the tent, but the whole setup, and load the bikes back up. Takes a good hour and a half. That's if you don't mess about much, but I mean, we've had 1 coffee this morning so far. I need to have another one. We need to wait. We need this lot to dry out before we can start putting it away, and it's
doing well.
It's 20 to 10. We struggle to be on our way and on the move by midday. Like, it's around midday when we get on the move most days, and that's, you know, midday. And
that spider.
And then you start having to look for a campsite at 4 in the afternoon, 5 the latest really if you're trying to wild camp. So you've only got, plus you stop for your lunch. You don't get that much hours cycling in, which you obviously need to, otherwise you get absolutely nowhere. So what I'm trying to say is, sorry about the quality of this first episode, as in the footage and stuff. It's been a challenge to film as much as I even have. because it's tipped it down a lot of the time. And we've just considering you're not working, it's your day is full. You're never bored, are you?
There's me bringing my Kindle and all sorts. I thought, yeah, I'm gonna have loads of time to spare to read a book or to do my journal. Or by the time that we've stopped cycling and set up, we're just like knackered.
Yeah.
So
hopefully you've enjoyed this first sketchy, dodgy episode, and we've got a couple of days left in England. That'll just be at the beginning of the next episode, and the next episode will be the beginning of France, Normandy, Cherbourg, how do you say it?
No idea.
France. Thanks for watching, and hopefully you
like
join
and
us.
subscribe.
Oh yeah. We're on the railway. So we're following cycle travel, and so far it's been pretty good. It takes us on some good routes, you know, away from main roads and all that. But it's completely, well, this is the road. What the hell is this? It's full-blown bog, and we're just in sandals. We've literally got black feet. This doesn't make sense. This is not a cycle route.
Or it was, and the farmers trashed it because he doesn't want people to keep coming through it.
I can't see how other cyclists ever come down here. It wasn't as bad in the end. I mean, it was, wasn't it? Like, there's all mud stuck. I've only got like a couple of millimetre clearance in my mud guard.
Halfway through.
Halfway through?
Yeah.
Oh god.
There's more.
And there's a load of cows. Baby cows.
I don't know how to get to this one.
Fan base. Are you going to follow us?
All the way up.
All the way? Now we're stuck in the corner of the field. And there's a river running all along the back of there. God knows where that goes. Chloe's gone that way. There's a river all the way along. We need to get across that river. For some reason Chloe's adamant that it's over there where we gotta go. Can you see her? To me, I can just see bulrushes all the way along that edge, which is obviously in the side of the river. Chloe's on her way back. She thought there was a bridge over the river over there, but there isn't. So we've abandoned what cycle.travel's telling us to do, and we just need to get out of these fields. And I don't know if you can see, but there's tyre tracks, look, on the floor. So we're going to follow these, because if a car can get through, then so can we. So these tracks go to nowhere. They're just the farmer patrolling his fields. So we're going to have to cross that field maybe. We're well stuck. As the crow flies, we're half a mile from Chloe's granddad's, but yeah. But because of this, we're going to have to go all the way back to the road through the deep mud and water again. So Chloe's going under the electric fence. We're so stuck, and then there's heaps of built. Don't electrocute your face. Okay.
No, try not to. Can you lie your bike down and just hold it so I can get under that fence?
Hold your bike?
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I'll just...
Don't hold it like that.
I've got it. Yeah, I've got it.
So I'm in the mud here.
So Chloe's going to crawl under the fence. And we've got an audience.
Don't know, I don't want to.
I've got your bike.
Okay, well I'm going around the other side then because I can't.
And then she's going to unhook the fence. And we're going to walk at the cows.
Okay.
What happens if they all try to get through when we unhook the fence?
They won't.
We've got an audience.
Are you recording this?
Yeah. I am. It's a bloody mothers meeting over here. You got nothing better to do, you lot? Shouldn't you be doing some grass munching? You should be munching some grass. There's a lot of tons of animal there, isn't there? Are they all going to try and come through? When you unclip that. Because they think they're being moved field by us.
Quick. Dan, because I've unhooked for the whole power.
Yeah. Da 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 da. Did you electrocute yourself?
Yeah.
We're in Cow Park here.
Right, moo cows. We are going to go that way. Okay? You're more than welcome to follow.
If we could have some behaviour, some good behaviour.
Back. Okay?
There's your bag, Claire.
Thank you. Thank you. My feet are covered in cow shit.
Cows, if you could just kindly not trample us.
You stick to that side.
Like Mufasa. Not Mufasa. Yeah, Mufasa. Mufasa on the Lion King. If you could not shit in our path as well. And if you could not piss upwind of us. Those three things would be very nice. Thank you. Thank you for your attention today. And thank you for your patience. Oh, no headbutting.
See, Dan, just don't get scared while we're behind.
If anyone can see, there's a whole heap of cows directly behind. They're following me. Well, us. It's hard to push my bike in this grass and film. Oh, the cow pats. The next problem we've got is going to be getting through this gate without letting the cows out. So we're out of that field. That was a horrific ordeal. Come off, feet. Cow.
Up to my knees in cow pat.
That's cow shit. All over my feet. All in my mudguard. All around my wheels. We're covered in cow shit, aren't we, Claire?
Yeah.
And now we've got...
I'm taking a screenshot of the map, so I'm going to send it to Cycle Travel.
Yeah, Chloe's going to send a complaint to Cycle Travel. It's obviously not their fault, but
No, it's not, but they need to get in touch with whoever.
they need
fault
to,
it is.
yeah, they need to change their maps, or something's gone wrong somewhere. I just realised something, Bald Apes. There could be a problem. I stood on a thorn that went all the way through my sandal and into my foot pretty bad. And then straight after I was ankle deep in cow shit and piss. Hopefully my foot doesn't drop off.